Anybody want to fight? You or you? I told no, you or you. Anybody want to fight?
She coming last minute with the heat. Hi my loves, your Raven Lady Girl from Runaway, where we have culture, conversation, and community. And today, y'all, I'm coming to you all with a Big Lex Baddie collection season finale review. Like, if y'all were anything like me, I did not even know that they posted this review. I mean, this reunion, girl, they post whenever they want to, whenever the editors say this is it, this is enough, we putting her out, is when we get it. This is why it's a little late, but whatever, here we are. So before I hop into it, make sure you like this video and subscribe because it helps on the YouTube algorithm. Okay, period, the end. And y'all, listen, Huckleberry just got dragged. Huckleberry gets dragged. Huckleberry, what she say? Y'all all y'all just want to be Huckleberry D, and the D is for drag or drug, I should say. Poor Huckleberry, Jayla going off. Yeah, and I told y'all want to mess with me. Y'all want to mess. Ooh, let me stop. Look at what I'm, girl. Y'all want to mess with me. Y'all want to mess with me. She was going on, carrying on. And Fetty saying something. She like, so. She like, who me? Like, yeah, you. She just look out of it. Honestly, Fetty seems a little embarrassed. She embarrassed that her homegirl is going outside. And Fetty is giving like, I'm mad my girl keep going outside. Like, she just don't know what to do. Jayla, she's moving all around, huffing and puffing. And let me go back into my room. Let me go back into my room. Like, girl, it's just giving a lot. So as Huckleberry keeps saying, let me get that B. Let me get that B. Girl, Lucky's getting revved up. She like, nah, cause no, cause I'm no. You know how Lucky get, y'all. And I don't know what it is about Lucky. It's just something about me seeing her coming up LA and coming in and shaking them girls up like that. I'ma just have a soft spot for her. I just fuck with her. You know what I'm saying? Boom. So Fetty like, no, don't, please, just let it go. Please don't fight my girlfriend. And you know, Lucky is steady getting wrapped up. So then boom, Lucky is at it with Huckleberry. She took off her wig. She's like, yeah, what's up? Well, fight me. Throw your hands. I'm not about to. You know how Lucky gets. She in that stand. She took her wig off. She got the smooth fade with the edge up. Like, she's ready. And Huckleberry like, go on now. Get on now, get now. She like, I don't want to fight you. You already said I don't want to fight you. I don't give a about you. You know, I don't care about Lucky. So then Lucky imitating her. I don't give a about you. Like, what are you saying? It's nothing. Like, you know what I mean? Well, fight me then. Fetty like, no, don't. Come on now. Jayla in the other room. She's like, yeah, and I ripped out your real hair on TV again. And let me just say this, because sometimes people have like weak hair. You get what I'm saying? Like, they be having issues with their kidneys, their hair is soft. You already see Huckleberry got the thinning edges. Like, sometimes it be a medical condition. I don't want y'all to think like, you know, that's the thing. Because like, girl, all that hair, every single time you get into a fight, somebody pulling out a patch of hair, girl, I would never fight. Girl, somebody let one of these locks come out. Girl, it's an issue. Like, wait a minute, hold on. No, it's given immediately no. Not my natural hair. And I know girls like, oh, it's gonna grow back. But like, when you got a style like this, baby, girl, she you know how the Africans be like separating their hair when you get in box braids or something, they be, you know, sectioning out. Girl, she was sectioning out her natural. It's her real hair. It fell down all light and feathery. Okay, it floated on down to the ground. It was all light. It was cotton light. She like, yeah, I ain't gonna lie, she got some real hair, but I pulled it out on national TV. Girl, just Huckleberry, stop getting to these fight with these girls now. Then, okay, so boom, Lucky and what's the girl name? Huckleberry D. She going off. She in like a squat, leg up position. Y'all patting her puss. Y'all wanna be on my so bad. Y'all wanna be Huckleberry so bad. And I'm not shading her because I actually like Huckleberry. You know what I'm saying? It ain't even giving that, but I don't think that these girls is trying to be you. I think, you know, she might just be getting it popping and she don't know how to back it up. Her hands don't match her mouth. And whatever. So she like, yeah, I want to fight. What's up? Square up. This is Lucky. She like, I don't want to fight you, Lucky. Back up. I don't want you. I want her. Bring that hoe back out. So she like, yeah, and I hope my big sneak you from behind, because Fetty big self was standing behind. She ain't even do nothing. Fetty has really going under the radar. She does not get into too many fights. Outside of the fight we seen her with LaRue, we ain't see her get into no situational altercation. And I really feel like Fetty just seemed like the type of girl who she's kind of chill, like don't start none, won't be none. But I don't know why Huckleberry tried to throw Fetty into the situation, because it seemed like Fetty and Lucky had a situation, like a relationship. So why was she trying to say like, yeah, because I hope my bitch sneak you from behind, when we ain't see Fetty sneak nobody yet? Where was you getting that from? So Lucky come over, she had choked up by the neck, and they get into a tussle and a scuffle. You know, I don't even call it a fight, it was a scuffle. So Hannah come back on the stage and they kind of chit chatting, and Monty, she's still on her, she's still pressing her like, no bro, like nah, I don't understand. And so Hannah sit down, she's like, I already fought you, I'm not fighting you no more, I'm not fighting you no more. Like, you know, you want to fight me until you get a W. So she like, yeah. So Fetty was like, well, she want to fight, let her fight. She want the ones, like, let her fight. Some of the girls was feeling like, let the girls fight. Other girls was kind of like, nah, she said she don't want to fight. Let it be that, let it be that. So this is what Sweet Dreams was saying. So say Hannah was trying to move, and she was, to me, felt like she was kind of like moving out the way. But then when she seen Monty was still pressing her, then she kind of like acted like she was going to fight. So they get into another little fight. You know, so Hannah always seemed like she coming off with the, you know, with the boom bow, but then once Monty get in the pocket, she like, you know what I mean? And I was watching it or whatever, you know, the girl got beat up again. And it's so funny though, because Hannah does a lot of talking, she get loud in her voice and this, that, and the third, but Monty just be so regular, like, you know what I mean, whatever. And I really feel like most people, even in the comments, feel like, yeah, nah, Monty won all times. Like, you know, Hannah was giving her a little bit of work, and I don't know if it's because of just the angles or whatever, but she was giving her a little bit of work. But in the end, her shit be connecting, and it's connecting more often than not. So girl, she gets escorted off the stage, and you know, it's just up from there. And speaking of Monty, y'all, I got a nice little surprise happening. I got a nice little something I'm working on, girl. I got me a little something happening, y'all. So y'all keep your eyes open. They get separated. So Big Lex returns to the stage, and she got an attitude. She's like, yeah, because at the end of the day, I got 20 girls, and I can get 20 more girls. And what are we going to do? And, you know, this and that. And I just feel like she was a little pissed off because they weren't, I guess, like, being able to have a conversation. Everybody kept breaking out into fights. You get what I'm saying? And it's the time and the place for everything. We see that what's going on with the whole Stunner Girl and Baddie situation, like fighting at the what was it, the photo shoot. Like, girl, Stunner Girl, she was lame for that, because at the end of the day, we out here handling business. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like Big Lex at that point was kind of like, sister girl, like, stop fighting, let's get into it. Who want to talk? Like, let's go. So then she started talking about the replacements. And honestly, out of all the replacements, yeah, Trixie and Dixie, who is really Lacey and Bossy. I like Trixie and Dixie. I like that name. I'm sticking to it. And that's no shade to them. I like that. She was just like, I feel like she said that Queen D was the one who kind of came and kind of like, she was the only real replacement that we're still really having conversations about. She came and did her big one. And I don't know. Queen D and Lacey and Bossy, like, I feel like because Queen D is funny as hell. Like, let's just call it thing a thing. She's funny. So she's gonna stick out in my mind more than like the big fight. Like, that fight was crazy. Like, that little jumping fight, whatever y'all want to call it, that drum was like epic. Like, it was going up. And I don't know, drop down in the comments, which moment did y'all like more? Did y'all enjoy Queen D out of all the replacements? Queen D or Lacey and Bossy? I feel like Lucky is up there, but Lucky was chilling for real. I don't know what y'all think. Anyway, drop down in the comments. Let me know, who did you enjoy more as far as the replacements? Lacey and Bossy, Queen D, Lucky, or Tokyo's not even part of the conversation. I really forgot, like, she was there. Like, you know what I mean? It seemed like she's a cool vibe, a cool bop, but like, she didn't do enough. Big Lex started popping shit like, y'all coming here with all this ghetto country stuff, and I'm trying to make it work and make it pop. So then that's when we started getting into the conversation. Lacey and Bossy was just like, yeah, at the end of the day, some people was reaching out saying that, you know, they apologized and this and the third. Y'all was sneaking. Y'all should have had that same energy on, you know, instead of hitting me up, y'all should have had that same energy when, you know, on Instagram, like when the episode aired, instead of dick ride. So Ebony was like, wait a minute, hold on, because I was the one who hit you up. Well, Ebony, she was talking to you, honey. She was pressing you about it. And I feel like Ebony, here's the thing, she was like, I came to you on some grown woman stuff. Yeah, you did, but like, Ebony, Ebony I feel like she played a part in that whole situation with Dixie and Trixie. So if you want to talk to them on some grown woman stuff, cool, I get it, you can have that conversation. But if you did all this on TV on a national stage, then the apology need to be just as loud as that. There's nothing wrong with you coming woman to woman, listen, let's hop on live and let's discuss it there, because you know this is how I'm feeling. Because otherwise, you gave her the opportunity to throw that up in your face, like, yeah, you came to me on something, this, that, and the third, and now I feel like Lex was looking kind of like, oh, for real? You get what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I just got that vibe. And I just feel like you just gave that opportunity for her to come back and circle back like that. So Big Lex tried to clarify, like, so who felt a type of way about whatever. And I just feel like she was just in her mind checking off, like, who to deal with and who not to. You feel me? That's how I think it was. So moving right along from that, Lucky and Tori talk about that situation about her and Tori's fight about, you felt like I was trying to young girl you, I was trying to son you, or whatever the case. It wasn't that. It was just that I was a captain of the room and that was my position. I had the big. A little bit we didn't see that behind the scenes, but I mean, like, I can see how, like, the producers are setting up these little cliques and this and that to make it, you know, to get the story production, girl. We get it. And I really feel like Lucky was just having that moment with Tori because nobody really cared. I just feel like Lucky was feeling the vibe that Big Lex wanted to have a real sit down type of reunion, and you girls are giving it up like it's New Jack City. So anyway, moving on from there, she's like, okay, well, I'm gonna choose the winner. Oh no, I'm messing up, y'all. Before I get into that, it was Jayla. Jayla says she was the one who popped it off, actually. And shout out to Jayla because Big Lex was mad. She was the only one who spoke up. She said, oh, I want to know, Big Lex, why'd you send me home? And she was like, did I send you home, or did y'all vote her out or whatever? But she was like, yeah, I mean, I know how it happened, but I just don't understand. Like, you know, me and Bunnies was the ones that had the least amount of votes, and we still got voted out. And she was like, well, y'all got voted out because the girls, these girls thought y'all was a whole bunch of ain't bad bitches or whatever the case. And she was like, no, well, it ain't that. She was like, yeah, so what's next? And I feel like Jayla, girl, what Jayla was trying to say was, Big Lex, this is your show, and you could have ultimately had the say so whether or not you wanted me to stay. She didn't want you there. The girls voted you out, and that's just what it was. What you so sour for about the fact that you got voted out? Like, anyway, then we go into like who's the actual winner. She called the top 5 out. She gave out some awards. Queen D got I forgot which award she got, but shout out to Queen D. She made this show enjoyable and entertaining. Not for nothing, y'all. I like Queen D, and it's not because she from New York and she wear her Timberland boots. It's just something like, it's like that unintentional funny. You know how somebody be like, what? I'm not even joking, but they just so funny. She gives that. Huckleberry got the realest award. Monty got the staying true to herself award, which I definitely see. You know what I mean? Like, she was one of the ones who kind of emerged as like, oh, somebody to look out for. If anything, I feel like she had a real shot at that 10K. Queen D as well, I ain't gonna lie, because Big Lex was bigging up Queen D a lot. She was like standing on a lot of stuff. What I didn't realize is Mia was the one who really took Queen D Tim's when she was having that little moment, that breakdown. That never got addressed. But who else? Nunu got the Baddest B award. And I feel like if Nunu got the Baddest B award, then shouldn't she be winning the money? Right? I mean, like, that's not too far-fetched to think that, right, y'all? Nunu was quiet the whole reunion. She looked beautiful. Ebony, she was just standing there. Whatever. So Big Lex is kind of stalling. She's like, oh, I don't know. You know, I got to pick the ones. I ain't even going to ask y'all. Are y'all going to try to play me and diss me? Because we all see how that went now, which I still don't know the backstory between Pink and Big Lex. Like, how did they really fall out? Because, you know, whatever. It happens. It happens to the best of them. She's thinking. And she decided that the winner was going to be So Ray. And before So Ray won, she made this proclamation like, I'm the baddest one here. I told you I was going to be the baddest here, and I'm still the baddest. I'm trying to, this is my Linda accent. I'm still the baddest one here. And then she won. She got on her knees. She dropped down. She was really excited. The girls kind of clapped it up. I really feel like, personally, I feel like Ebony had a shot at being the bad one, because So Ray, outside of the fight she had with Nunu, right? And I'm not saying like I don't like Soraya. I think Soraya is beautiful, like body superb, personality banging, all of that. And she looked like she'd get into a couple of coins. I just I don't know, she said this, but she was in here, she was minding her business. I'm split. I'm split because I remember the first season, it was like, oh, the girls who be so messy and always in a drama, and it just started like, y'all not going to want us to be the winner. So Ray did what she had to do. She got in there. She wasn't all mixed up in a whole bunch of things. When it came down to it, she handled her own. And she's a baddie, so I can see how she won. But I feel like we didn't see enough of her, and I feel like maybe this is Big Lex's way of showing like it's not about you coming in here fighting and breaking and cussing and fussing. Like, you can really just be on your stuff and still handle your business. But I feel like a little bit Ebony was supposed to win, and Lacey and Bossy, Trixie and Dixie was like, nah, cause you da-da-da-da, and she looked like, oh, but you ain't get my money. I don't know. I could be wrong, because I was, I've been on a conspiracy theory rant lately. But were y'all surprised that So Ray won? Honestly. And this is no shade to So Ray. This is no shade to So Ray. I just feel like, it was a little shocker. I was not that she's undeserving. I was just surprised. And, we're having a conversation. It's making us feel like, okay, well, what is Big Lex really going off of? I feel like this gives hope to the girls that's not with a whole bunch of rah-rah and is really a bad beat, can show up and get their money, show up and handle their business like she did. And, not for nothing, I feel like, that episode, well, I ain't moving into it. So, when So Ray won, she going off, I told you bitches, I told you bitches, I told all of you bitches that I was going to win this money. Ebony was like, that's some bullshit. Like, she said something, she was mad, she was a sourpuss, she was upset, and she started walking off, and Big Lex was like, yeah, escort her out, or whatever the case. And she turned around and was like, why though? Like, why? Like, escort me out for what? But this CRP, this is why I feel like Big Lex was mad that she made that little underhanded call to Trixie and Dixie and them, because it's like, why was she so mad? You get what I'm saying? I don't know. She did say, if any of y'all gotta get mad, like, we're not having that, and she still expressed herself. But I don't know. Anyway, moving on. Big Lex and Ari at the end, they did not show it, got into it. All you can see is Big Lex little puffer jacket. Her and Ari got into it, and she's like, yeah, you getting into it with me over a nigga who's not even yours, who nobody even cares. You're weird. Ari's in the other room. She's like drunk Ari. You know how Ari gets blacked out drunk. It's just one of those things. I feel like for her to be in any type of situation with any type of nigga, but this is the girl who put you on, no, immediately no. And y'all can say whatever y'all want to say. Y'all not gonna change my mind about it. It's like this: if this is the person that put me on, if this is how my access to like moving up or whatever, the plug, however y'all want to rationalize it in your mind, no man is gonna get in the way of that. It's too many of them. It's too many of them for you to get caught up on. With your girl. She brought you back for season 2, and it's about a nigga. So I don't know if they got into a fight, they wouldn't say. But Miyakaya left the area and went back on stage, and she was like, who wanna fight? You or you? Talking to Monty or Jayla. You or you? You or you? Jayla was the only one who said nothing. Monty seemed like she was kind of caught off guard or whatever. And she was like, I can't fight no more. She was like, oh, you want to come in here because you want to be big fake mad because Lex was just fighting. And Miyakaya was just like, no, well, who want to fight? So anyway, they get into this little scuffle, like literally with 2 seconds left of the episode. Like, girl, y'all could have kept that. Season 2 was cute. Season 2 was a bop. Congratulations to the winner. It was cute. Like this video and subscribe, okay? Let's start off with that. All right, as always, I'm sending you much love and much light, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.